What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another portfolio update. Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the moves that I made recently in the portfolio, as well as sort of just emphasize my strategy over the next few months, because I think it's just a massive opportunity and my portfolio is starting to reflect that. So tap in, smash the like button, and let's get into it. So let's look first at the main stock account. We were up 3,000 today, so up to 281,000. Amazon had a nice day, up 1%. Tesla was up 3.5. Palantir down 1. Shopify down 2. Microsoft up 1.7, and Meta up nice 3%. I'm still sitting at negative 4,500. That's being used in margin. I haven't made any portfolio moves in this one since last week, taking off that cover call on Tesla. I was actually looking to put some more cover calls on Tesla today. I just couldn't figure out why the premiums were so juiced up. So if you know why the Tesla premiums were so juiced up, drop it down in the comments so I can look into that, because it made me kind of fearful. Also, congratulations if you guys got into any of the coins in my last two videos, or I guess the one that I talked about specifically in each video. 7 days ago I posted about Aether, and 5 days ago I posted Superverse, and both of those are up like 25 to 30%. So drop a comment or a like if you guys got into those as well. Main action going on right now is this bad boy. So crypto portfolio is up 15K today. If we look at just over the past 30 days, November 5th, right, or 4th, right before Trump was elected, this portfolio was at 121,000. Right now we're sitting at almost 280,000. So today's move was fueled by Ondo. So we now have a new number one position in the portfolio, up 37% today. I don't even know why. I was not going to do a video today, but this obviously was notable, and so now we have a new number one crypto. This was, I believe, number 3 or 4, and it was just kind of sitting around for a while, and then now obviously having a nice explosion. The rest of the cryptos were kind of flat today. Aerodrome has had a really nice past few days, as well as Render now breaking $9. Fetch almost at $2. So everything has just been going really well in the crypto portfolio for the most part. So I just want to emphasize that I'm not going to be doing a lot of options selling videos, because I'm not selling a lot of options right now. I've been stressing for probably 3 or 4 months now that my main focus, pretty much my only focus, investment wise, is going to be positioning myself in the right altcoins that have the chance to do 3, 4, 5, 10x's over the next 6 to 12 months. And so it's kind of just about positioning in the right coins, and then you just get some explosions. I mean, I'm sure you guys have been seeing the news about XRP, HBAR, Doge, like all of the old sort of boomer coins are popping off recently. But these days, I mean, these coins will have their time to shine, because these are the coins of this cycle. And so I know you guys have been following along, and hopefully, maybe position yourself in some altcoins as well. It doesn't have to be these specific coins, but I've made very clear my stance as to why I would prefer to choose altcoins as opposed to Bitcoin miners, as opposed to BITX, definitely as opposed to Bitcoin. But you should not be concerned with collecting a little bit of premium in order to just feel good about having the cash flow, when probably none of you watching this video are living off of cash flow from your portfolio. So please just position yourself in the right narratives with a portion of your portfolio, depending on your conviction. My conviction is obviously very high. The stock account did have a good day today. So if it had not, then this portfolio would have overtaken the stock portfolio today. And I've been talking about that for the past couple weeks. I said I thought by the end of the year for sure that the crypto portfolio would surpass the stock portfolio, and we are pretty much there. I'm definitely not, what's the saying, counting my chickens before they hatch or something like that, because we are sitting at an all-time high on Bitcoin or near there. And so these can definitely have the same type of pullbacks, as far as they can go up 20% in a day and they can come down 30% in a day. So I hope I'm not coming off as cocky or anything like that, because, that's definitely not the case. So that's that. All right. Now, so this, according to this particular index, which is something a lot of people follow, we've now, if you look over here in the top right corner, we've now surpassed the 75, which is officially altcoin season. So we're now at that 78. And so you see the Bitcoin dominance chart dropping, which means more money is flooding out of Bitcoin into altcoins, which is great for our bags. One thing I actually considered doing today, because I accidentally sent $1,500 to I don't know who in Ethereum. Make sure you post the right wallet addresses. Learned that lesson today, but luckily Ondo has made me feel a little bit better. The only thing we're holding in this portfolio, so I actually did sell a cover call on one of these Snow Leaps last Friday, and so the Snow pulled back a little bit today, so this one was actually up 35%. I decided only to sell calls on one of these leaps because it's just part of my new cover call strategy that I've been just emphasizing, not to rely on cover calls too much and just kind of pick and choose where you sell them. And so because I have two calls to give myself more room to run, I only sold, because I have two leaps, I only sold calls on one of them, just in case Snow continued to go up, I would be able to continue to participate in that upside. So that one's looking fine. And then lastly, on the options I do have, I still have my 200 shares of Tesla that are uncovered. I do have some Shopify that expires in about 10 days. I'll have to be rolling those soon. Palantir, I have one of those for December 20. I do have December 6th, which is this Friday. I'm going to have to roll these Microsoft shares from 390 to 395, and then that's it. Still got 100 shares of Amazon uncovered as well. So I'm kind of one thing I'm doing to keep myself disciplined is if I'm severely underwater on a batch of shares, then I'm not going to sell cover calls on the uncovered shares unless it's like a perfect setup. So I do have 300 of my 400 Amazon shares, which are underwater as far as the covered call, and so I'm leaving the last batch of 100 uncovered. So that's it. Like I said, I don't want you guys to get into specific coins just because I do, but I am absolutely focusing all my time and energy, free time, on making sure that I'm in the right projects. And so you can, obviously nothing's financial advice, but I'm not getting into any super low cap, risky coins that could, go to zero overnight. So if you do decide to get into any of these as well, just make sure you do your own research and make sure it's a small percentage of your portfolio. So I'll see you guys in the next one. It'll most likely, most of my videos moving forward will just be like, hey, I added to this coin today, or I sold some of this coin today, because I plan to be out of crypto around April to May of next year. So this next 5 months, I'm just really going to be getting as much money into these coins as I can, and then possibly even getting into some same narrative coins, but just adding some lower market caps. That way I can sort of have 70% is the plan, 70 to 80% of each narrative is going to be in the big coins, and then I'll give myself some more risky coins for like a smaller percentage of that particular narrative, filling in the last 20 to 30% of that narrative. So now I'm researching some smaller coins that are going to have much greater multiples, but that are more risky, because my portfolio, even though altcoins are not safe at all, I do own a majority relatively safe altcoins. So that's something I wanted to emphasize as well. So hope you guys are all having a good start to the week. Any major updates, I will definitely fill you guys in, but I don't want to be CNBC just coming on here telling you the portfolio was up 10% today, the portfolio was down 3% today. I particularly don't find that type of content very interesting, because you guys have your own portfolios that you are keeping tabs on. So you don't need me to tell you what the market's doing that day. So appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. As always, take care and God bless.